Question 4C says use the right Riemann sum with four subintervals indicated in the table to approximate the value of the integral of r prime from 0 to 12. Okay, so I've drawn here, you want to sketch a graph, just a quick graph of where the coordinates are. So I put the values of the tables, just kind of put them in the graph. And I want to use, in this case, it says a right Riemann sum. So it's important that we use a right-hand Riemann sum here. So looking at the right edge of each of these intervals, okay, so there's my first interval from 0 to 3, and it has a right edge height of negative 0.5, sorry, negative 5. So this is going to work out to be negative 15.0 as a right Riemann area. The next one here, this rectangle has an area, has a width of 4, and has a right edge height of negative 4.4. So if I multiply 4 times 4.4, I'm going to end up with negative 17.6 as my area. Then I go to my next rectangle. I'm going to use the right edge height. Okay, this interval width is 3, and the right edge height is negative 3.8, so 3 times negative 3.8. That's going to work out to be negative 10.8. Okay, so we have negative 3 times that, so just double checking that. No, that's not correct. Okay, so negative 3 times 4, or sorry, negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. Negative 0.8 times 3 is negative 2.4. So we're going to end up with negative 11.4 as my area. And then finally, my last rectangle here, this one has a width of 2 and a right edge height of negative 3.5. So that's going to give me negative 7.0. Okay, so just make sure of your heights here and your areas. So these are my my four areas. And then I can approximate this right Riemann sum as the area. It's going to be negative 15.0 plus negative 17.6 plus negative 11.4 plus negative 7.0. Okay, summing that all up, looks like it's going to be negative 18, negative 9, negative 29, negative 30, 44, so it equals negative 51.0 units of area. Okay, so this is the approximate value of this is going to be negative 51.0. In this case, it will be centimeters based on the units.